You're watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. The first of our Big 7 stories for you tonight is one that we have followed for you all afternoon, still underway as we speak. Reporter Ella Wales joining us now from the side of a trench rescue. This is happening in North Knoxville. Ella, get us up to date with the latest.
So we're here along Inskip Drive. We're at this work site behind me. Knoxville Fire Department is working to pull a second man out of a deep trench. They already pulled out one man earlier who was taken away to the hospital, but right now they have a few different pieces of heavy equipment, including a vacuum which is sucking rock and mud out of the trench. In the trench, they have also built a wooden box around the man to try and stop the gravel and mud from moving in to make the rescue a little bit easier. So as we said, the first man was taken to the hospital in the ambulance earlier, and he was stuck in the mud about up to his ankles. This second man was at one point stuck in the mud and gravel up to about his upper thigh. But Mark Wilbanks with the Knoxville Fire Department tells us that he is now stuck about right below his knee, so it is getting a little better. They do predict that this might take a few more hours, and they are going to bring in some light trucks just in case that this rescue does go into the nighttime. We're going to have more on this coming up at 11.
Ella, thank you very much. Again, Ella Wales reporting for us. She's been out there all afternoon, and she mentioned she will join us tonight again at 11 o'clock with the very latest as they work to get one more individual free. All right, up next in tonight's Big 7 for you, a surprise visitor caught on camera. Take a look. A black bear decided to check out the porch of a Pigeon Forge cabin this weekend, even with people still close by. Megan Ryman captured this video of the encounter that happened over the weekend, and you can see just how close that bear gets to the camera. Nerve-wracking for sure, but Megan and friends were able to get inside the cabin quickly. So the question is, what do you do when you encounter a bear like this? Black bears are most active during spring and summer in the early mornings, and as you saw right there, at night. Matt Cameron with the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency says how you should handle encountering a black bear really depends on the setting. In this case, make an unbearable amount of noise.
We don't want them to feel comfortable hanging around people's homes. We want to encourage them to move along, and you can simply shout at the bear. You can bang pots and pans together. You could use an air horn, a whistle, or something to that effect.
Yeah, biologists estimate there are roughly 1,900 black bears in the Smokies. Cameron says if you are going on a hike, though, be sure to carry some bear spray. And we have an update in our next Big 7 story for you tonight. Since midday, you know, we've been showing you this brush fire that burned in South Knoxville. Just in the last hour, we have now learned from Knoxville Fire Department spokesperson Mark Wilbanks that a woman now faces a misdemeanor charge in connection with this fire. That woman, just identified as Kennedy Moore, is reportedly 20 years of age and faces a misdemeanor charge of reckless burning. That fire is scorching a hillside along Lippincott Street. This is in South Knoxville. It is near the University Park Apartments, just south of the Tennessee River. Well, here are some of the pictures fire crews shared with us when an entire wooded hillside was covered in smoke and debris earlier today. Around 1:30, KFD announced that the fire was under control, with firefighters remaining on scene, hitting some of those hot spots. We should note the storm team says there's an elevated fire danger risk across East Tennessee and Southeast Kentucky today, with breezy conditions and relatively low humidity. We do have an update on the fire in Hawkins County that we told you about last week. Investigators now reporting that 3 people died in that fire, which started at a home in Mooresburg. This was Friday morning. 57-year-old Daryl Banks, 54-year-old Sandra Banks, and a juvenile male died in the blaze. Cause of the fire, though, remains under investigation tonight. Pastors and activists united for a rally and march in our state's capital today. Faith leaders from a variety of denominations have been speaking at the rally, joining the march and carrying children's caskets to the Capitol. They say it's to showcase the reality of gun violence. They're calling it Moral Monday and asking for people to think about gun violence from a sense of morality. Bishop William Barber says bringing the caskets makes lawmakers think about if they are on the side of life.
The data says if poor and low wealth people would come together around issues to address health care and living wages and gun violence and to address voter suppression, they could create a voting bloc that could fundamentally reshape the political architecture of the state, of the South, and of the nation. So we intend to stay. One thing about faith, it doesn't say that victory comes to the fastest. It says, but to those who endure to the end. This is a moral issue. We can't back up.
Those pastors were joined by members of Moms Demand Action, Students Demand Action, and Every Town for Gun Safety. Our next big story, testing season. TCAP testing has now started across the state, and some parents say the standardized tests are putting added stress on their children. The staff at Norwood Elementary School say they've not only been preparing for TCAPs by taking practice tests, but they've also been focusing on the mental health of their students. Throughout the day, they do small group meetings with students and staff to talk about goals. They also have exercises to help the kids learn the difference between healthy and unhealthy stress.
I think there's definitely nerves involved from everybody. I've worked closely with my third grade parents this year. I'm also a third grade parent myself to a student at this school. And I think it's just really important to be informed and know what's going on and be prepared, feel confident. We want our students to go in the test and feel confident, not too nervous, but that they can show what they know.
Big reason there's added stress on these students, the controversial third grade retention law still in place. As we told you, the law says if a third grader does not perform well on the TCAP test, they won't go to the next grade. Because of criticism, political leaders have now discussed changing it so teachers and school districts make the final decision to hold a child back a grade. The bill is set to be debated in the Senate later this week. And a big update from Knoxville Police for you tonight. Tonight we are getting a look at the recent crime numbers for the first quarter of this year from the department, and officials reporting a significant decrease since 2022. As of last week, KPD Crime Analysis Unit's data reports that the number of murders is 33% lower than it was this time last year. There were also 13% fewer non-fatal shooting victims, and nonviolent crimes also declined. We're told there were nearly 30% fewer robberies, 16% fewer vehicle burglaries, and 10% fewer motor vehicle thefts. Property crimes were also down 14% citywide. KPD also broke the numbers down by neighborhoods, and this trend carried over. Every community of East Tennessee seeing a decrease in reported crime this year.